So you all have probably heard of Chopin, but who really was he? Born on 1st of March 1810, or by some 22nd of February, as Frederic Franciszek Chopin, in a town called Żelazowa near Warsaw. His father, Nikolai Chopin, or Nicholas if you'd like, played the flute, the violin, and also taught the French language, while his mother was a piano player and an amazingly good soprano. Together they had four children: Ludwiga, Frederick, Isabella, and Amelia. Although the man we are interested in is certainly this one, his older sister Ludwiga is also important here, as she's the one who actually gave Chopin his first piano lessons and helped him while he was just a child. During the November Uprising, or Polish-Russian War, or Cadet Revolution, in 1830, which took place in Poland and turned out to be a catastrophe for the Polish people, Chopin fled to Paris, France, where he resided for the rest of his life, never to come back to Poland again. In France, to sound more French, he changed his name to Frédéric François Chopin, and lastly, as we know him, Frédéric Chopin. And in Paris, Chopin hung out with the big guys in art. Oh, wait, should I draw the Eiffel Tower? Was there... No, there was no Eiffel Tower. Well, guess I have to use this painting from 1831, so... Okay, so he mostly earned his money by giving piano lessons, and rarely by playing, since he was extremely shy and modest, and his whole life he had only given around 30 concerts, which were closed and quite intimate. He hated performing in concert halls and open spaces, and he never mastered the French language, and always kept his Polish accent, by which he was actually quite known. Many of his pupils and contemporaries describe him differently, some saying he was elegantly handsome and emotional, while others saying he was weird and indifferent to his surroundings. But all can agree on one thing: he had amazingly luscious blonde locks. Reportedly, he was 5 feet 7 inches tall and was underweight with only weighing 90 pounds. Besides music, he was deeply into drawing and acting, where even Honoré Balzac, one of the most famous French writers and playwrights, admitted that Chopin was above average in acting, and I quote, "Endowed with such talent of mimicry, imitating other people, that pianist Chopin possesses to a very high degree." Another composer, Franz Liszt, dug Chopin and his style and respected him deeply, and it really was not that unusual at the time for composers to dedicate pieces to each other and to embrace the musical bromance. Robert Schumann, composer also, liked Chopin too, and whenever Liszt or Schumann would write for Chopin, he would respond with music dedicated to them too. Talking about bromance, Liszt actually wrote a book named Life of Chopin and published it in 1852, after Chopin's death. Chopin was also a huge fanboy of Bach, urging his students to play Bach's pieces every day for practice, which is a lot of Bach. Unfortunately, Chopin died at the age of 31 from tuberculosis he had been battling since he was just 9 years old. His heart and body are kept in two different places. His body is kept in Père Lachaise cemetery in Paris, while his heart was, by his request, transported to Warsaw and is currently kept in the Holy Cross Church, and this place is actually quite a prominent tourist attraction. His heart was transported by his elder sister Ludwiga in a jar filled with, well, you guessed it, cognac. And by the way, Ludwiga is the sister who gave him his first piano lessons, yeah. Fun fact, there is actually a brand of vodka named Chopin, and it is actually quite popular. Pretty cool, huh? Anyways, he's remembered by his piano compositions: nocturnos, etudes, mazurkas, polonaises, waltzes, you name it. I'll go more in depth to what each of these mean in my future videos. He rarely composed for any other instrument than the piano, really, and that is his trademark. With his luscious blonde locks, of course. Anyways guys, thank you so much for watching. This is actually my first ever video on YouTube, so feel free to like it if you liked it, leave your comments and ideas for future videos below. I can literally do any subject related to arts and music, like who was Mona Lisa, what is a waltz, why is an opera called so, or who was Beethoven. Anyways, guys, catch you soon.